What's going on? It's your drinking buddy Hoppin Out. I have something here called 52 New Brew. My idea is every week you try a different kind of beer. There's a lot of different things out there. Everybody knows some domestic things, maybe a couple international things you've heard about, but you can go to the grocery store, even your local liquor store. It's a lot of things going out there. So start your beer journey. Today, I wanted to start off with one of our local beers here in Atlanta. The brewery is called Monday Night. Monday Night's been around a good couple years. They make some great beers, great IPAs. They definitely make some great stouts. They actually have two locations here. They have their main one. The one I go to the most is Monday Night Garage, not too far from my house. Just a great time, fire pits outside. Today we're gonna be drinking their Blind Pirate, which is a blood orange IPA. Before we drink, let's talk a little bit about IPAs. You may have heard about that. Like, what is an IPA? IPA stands for Indian Pale Ale. So back in the days when England was going around colonizing everybody, but one time when they were colonizing India, anywhere they went, they always brought their beer with them. They had to drink their beer. But traveling from England to India is a long journey. You got to go around the bottom of Africa and come back up. What was happening? Their beer was spoiling because there was no refrigeration, so their beer was going bad. Nobody wants spoiled beer. So hops, which is one of the four main ingredients in beer, hops, yeast, water, malts are the four ingredients. So hops is one of the four main ingredients. It's also a preservative. So they're like, hey, we want to preserve our beer on this long journey to India. So they started adding more and more hops to their beer to preserve it so they can still drink it. One of the things that happens when you add hops adds bitterness to your beer. So if you ever had an IPA, it's a bitter beer. I remember the first time I had one, I felt like somebody slapped me in the mouth. And I'm like, okay, this might not be for me. But you grow into it. So that's how that style came about, Indian Pale Ale. It's a bitter beer because it's the kind of style of beer that England brewed as they were traveling to India, and that's what they drank. So that's how the name IPA came about. So this one is a blood orange IPA. So a lot of times things that go well with your bitter flavors or citrus flavors and things like this. So IPA, citrus flavors, blood orange. This is called a juicy IPA. Juicy really basically means it tastes like fruit. Some people call it a Southern IPA. Southern IPAs have a lot of fruit flavors to it. Sometimes it comes from the kind of hops you use. This time it actually comes from the fruit they added, the blood orange juice. So we're gonna open this up. So you pour in your glass. So this one has a nice goldish color. IPAs can be from really light to this one, which is kind of like a copper color. Some of the color comes from the actual blood orange in there. Anytime you drink your beer, first thing you want to smell it. You want to get your flavors from it. Oh, also when you pour your beer, make sure you have your head on top. As everybody knows, nothing's wrong with a little bit of head. So go ahead with that. That's going to give it this flavor, and it's also going to give the aroma that's for it. This Blind Pirate is, I think, 7.4%. Somewhere, yeah, 7.4. One of my favorite IPAs from them. What's great about it, you still have that bitter taste from the IPA, but the blood orange cuts it a lot. So it has that kind of citrus. Blood orange is kind of tart itself already. So the bitterness and the tartness goes really well together. It's a great summertime drink. Of course, they sell it year round. Here in the Southeast, where we are in Atlanta, we drink more IPAs than any other part of the country. So this is a great one. I'm gonna enjoy it. You should enjoy it. If Monday Night is in your area, pick it up. If you're here in Atlanta, stop by one of their two breweries. Have a great time, and cheers. It's your drinking buddy, Hoppin' Out.